As May Day is celebrated by some, others focus on the minor notes played by immigrants, and the song they sing is of anger, hatred, and division. But that's because they're being played by the corporate media, the corporate-driven state, and the siren song of nationalism. May Day should be a day of workers' celebration. But what's there to celebrate today? Joblessness? Foreclosures? Homelessness? May Day would be a day of celebration if workers organized across national borders. Imagine if the UAW joined not only with auto workers in Canada, but in Mexico as well. Wouldn't it be more powerful today than it is? But the crippling of unions can be traced to the NAFTA agreement, the North American Free Trade Agreement, pushed and sold under Bill Clinton, a base betrayal of millions who voted for him from labor to serve corporate greed. NAFTA shipped manufacturing jobs to places where labor was cheaper, like Mexico. It also opened up Mexican markets to U.S. businesses, thus driving those markets out of business and fueling the immigration north for millions of Mexicans seeking jobs. When labor organizes globally, it protects jobs globally. NAFTA globalized capital. Why not globalize unionized labor? Until this happens, workers will continue to lose jobs.